Welcome, my name is Helena and I'm the creator behind Fabel Knitwear. Last week's episode with the styling of my Magical Places collection was such fun and it really seemed like you guys enjoyed it. So I'm back with another styling video. This time, instead of doing one of my knitting pattern collections, I am going to style the 4 houses of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I've put together outfits using my knitwear design for Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw and Slytherin. So I have 3 outfits for each house. Full disclaimer, I am a Gryffindor, which I have said many times and it can't possibly come as a surprise. Both a self-identified Gryffindor and also a Pottermore confirmed Gryffindor. But I am not playing favourites. All the houses have been put equal thought into and I love all these outfits. All items are from my personal wardrobe, so needless to say I wear all of these things. Most of my wardrobe is vintage and handmade. Obviously there's a lot of knitwear and I run a vintage shop online. I used to have a physical shop and so that's another piece of my heart is vintage clothing and aesthetics. However, there will also be high street items in this styling video. As I got older, I have come to realise that practicality is a thing and working as a hand dyer, I hand dye yarn and a designer, but mostly with my hand dyeing business I do not wear vintage when I dye. So I have a slightly more practical part of my wardrobe for that sort of thing. And I've pulled some things from there to go into this video. So just to let you know what my wardrobe consists of, or at least a bit of it. Let's do it.
Let's start with Gryffindor, whose house colours are red and gold. For the first outfit, I have my Minerva cardigan, which I knit in Fabel Knitwear Ask in the very fitting colour Wizard's Robes. I've paired it with the cream cotton 1960s shirt, my brown Heartsandfound skirt, and a vintage leather belt, belted at the waist. This is a classic mid-century look, with the puff shoulders making it lean more towards a 1940s look rather than a 1950s or 60s. For the second Gryffindor outfit, I picked my red and yellow Ollivander's turtleneck, which I paired with my camel trousers, which I had tailored after my favourite vintage pair from the 1980s. I've worn it with a brown vintage leather belt and a time turner necklace I got from eBay. This outfit feels very Quidditch chic. I have a pair of brown lace-up boots that would be perfect for this aesthetic. To show you a practical aspect of the outfit, I've got my brown organiser handbag from GS Design. My third and last Gryffindor outfit consists of my golden diagonally jumper knit in Fabel Knitwear Elder in the colourway Phoenix Egg, which is another very fitting colourway name. I've worn it under my berry red Heartsandfound dress. To show some more house pride, I threw in a golden yellow ribbon hair tie worn at the back of my hair. The next house is Hufflepuff, whose colours are yellow and black. For the first outfit, I've paired my golden capular blouse knit in Fabel Knitwear Bond DK in the colourway Phoenix Egg again with a sparkly black velvet jumpsuit from Monkey. The glittery velvet is very Wizarding World appropriate if you ask me. I picked my sugar plum jumper knit in Fabel Knitwear Maple in the colourway Mage Blue, which is speckles of yellow, gold, sage and brown. Here worn with a pair of 1950s trousers in green tartan with yellow and red. The time turner necklace picks up the gold in both the jumper and the trousers really nicely. While this is not a traditional house outfit colour-wise, I could definitely see a Hufflepuff wearing this while having a cuppa in the warm and cosy Hufflepuff common room. The third and last Hufflepuff outfit is my forestberry jacket. It's in Fabel Knitwear Usk in the colourway Fae, worn over a dress I made years ago now from a start print bedsheet, of all things, that I beaded with golden beads. To finish the outfit, I cinched the waist with a brown leather belt and put a black ribbon hair tie in my hair. The third house is Ravenclaw, whose house colours are a deep blue and bronze. The first outfit consists of my blue diagonally jumper knit in pickle soft merino, paired with a pair of dusty blue checked wool trousers from the 1980s, a vintage brown leather belt, and the golden time turner necklace. While the first Ravenclaw outfit was very classic and understated, the second is more feminine. Here I have my dark blue silvery jacket knit in Pickles merino tweed, which I paired with a vintage blue and brown checked wool skirt and a brown leather belt. For the third and final Ravenclaw outfit, I went full on Ravenclaw pride in tones of only brown and blue. I picked my deep chestnut brown Rowena jumper, which is indeed named after Rowena Ravenclaw herself, and paired it with a deep blue dungaree pinafore, a vintage brown leather belt, and a chestnut brown wool beret. I genuinely want to wear this all the time now. Now on to Slytherin, the final of the four houses whose colours are emerald green and silver. The first outfit is very elegant and simple, simply my icy green forestberry dress knit in Pickles merino tweed, worn with my antique Edwardian silver nurse's belt, which is one of my absolute treasures. The forestberry dress could also be worn as a coat, which I didn't think to show, silly me, but which would be a really good witchy look. Next up we have my white owlery blouse, which I've paired with green quarter trousers from Lee and a green velvet belt. I also just had to wear my golden antique ruby-eyed snake necklace for one of the Slytherin outfits. It's just so good. I got this at an antique market in Barcelona. This outfit gives me a late 60s, early 70s vibe, with the ruffles of the blouse paired with the cord trousers. The snake can also be worn as a belt, and while I wouldn't wear it like this over these trousers, which need an actual belt to stay up, it looks really wonderful over dresses, but I just really wanted to show you. The final Slytherin outfit is my emerald green Minerva cardigan knit in Pickles pure wool, worn over a cream 1960s cotton shirt, a silvery grey 1980s pair of wool trousers, and a green velvet belt. I really wish I'd had a green or grey beret to wear for this outfit.
That's all the four Hogwarts houses, with each house having 3 outfits styled from my wardrobe with my knitwear design. I really enjoyed doing that was such fun. If you're a knitter and you would like to knit any of these patterns, then you can head over to fabelknitwear.com, and all my patterns are available there, both in Norwegian and English, in a variety of size ranges. If you're not a knitter and you would like to give it a go, I would encourage you from the bottom of my heart. I started knitting again as an adult. I learned as a child and then I picked it up again when I was 23, 24. Yes, I was still in London when I was 23, so I must have been 24. So that just goes to show that you don't be intimidated by it. Just jump in if you would like to do that. There are many lovely beginner patterns out there. Also, if you saw any yarn that you fancied, my hand-dyed yarn is also available at fabelknitwear.com, and I ship internationally. A lot of these knits were also knit in Pickles yarn. Pickles is a Norwegian yarn company and design company. They also ship internationally, and you can buy yarn kits for most of my patterns on their website as well. If you would like to look into a more vintage style, if you like the aesthetic but you think it's difficult to start, or you're a bit intimidated by it, maybe it's just very different, you don't know anyone who dresses like this, I would, as I would say to anyone, just wear what you want and fuck everyone else, basically. But also start with a nice skirt. It doesn't have to be vintage. You can get a reproduction skirt, you can get a high street skirt with the silhouette that you like, and just build your wardrobe from there. Also, a lot of my patterns, while I style them vintage-ish with that look, you can wear them with jeans, you can wear them with leather trousers, you can wear them with super modern, sporty things. It doesn't have to be styled the way I style things. So that's just a heads up. If you'd like to, would like to see how other people wear their knits, you can check out some of the hashtags for the various patterns. For instance, the forest spray jacket, or Minerva cardigan, or any of my patterns, or just Fabel Knitwear, the hashtag. And people post so many wonderful pictures of their knits. I think that's so inspiring. And you get to see different styles, different colours, different sizes, all those wonderful things that I can only show one aspect of. If you had fun joining me here today, please remember to like and subscribe below. I appreciate it so much, and I appreciate you being here. If you want to see more of my knitwear and just the stuff that I do in general, hop on over to Fabel Knitwear on Instagram, which is where I'm most active. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.